We're now going to dig into the grouping of failures to see how we can organize our sessions with groups or favorites. You can call them the way you want. So first thing is, let's go back to the top. All right, you remember this first line is to control the simulator, and the back is to monitor the situation. So I'm going to go into malfunctions, and I'm just going to select any random malfunction that I want now, and I'm going to group it into group one. So I select one, and now I group it. I'm going to use a second one here. I'm going to group it. Then I'm going to go to mechanical, flaps, for example, and group it now. Okay, so what you see is these green squares, which indicate where the grouped failures are. And when you get to the specific failure, the number one means this is group one. So if I do fuel system, fuel indicator, and now I say group two, I'm going to group in number two, go to magnetos, group two, now, and then systems, alternator failures. Let's say, okay, back to group one, just for the fun. If I click here, it's going to remind me here all of the failures that are in the group, so I can have a quick look at what's going on. Okay, and now let's say I'm actually flying and I'm, with my student and I want to activate these failures. So I have my map page and I'm going to open a new page here and I'm going to go to malfunctions. And here you can see the status of the malfunctions. None of them are active. Circuit breakers not active. None are armed. And I have my two groups here. So what I can do is this activate my first group, and you can see all of them are here, and I can then deactivate, for example, just the slip rate or the left alternator and keep the others. I can deactivate the whole group like this. I can reactivate it immediately, deactivate it again, go to group number two, activate group number two, and play around like this. And then you can just reactivate them the way you want. If you just want to play with one specific, let's say, flaps, one specific failure, then I will deactivate it here, and I can go back to the menu here and go back to mechanical, go back to flaps, and I can always activate it directly from here, deactivate it, reactivate it if I want to keep, turning them on and off. And you can see as well here in this menu that the green stays, but once the failures are activated, as if you were just activating individual failures, the red square appears. And if you armed one, the orange square would appear. So we can just, for the example, arm this based on altitude at 2,500 feet, higher than it, arm it, and then you get the yellow. And this is how you use the grouped failures.